Hi, COM 110 students. I hope you guys are doing great and surviving. I know this is a crazy time of the semester, trying to finish up all your classes, and work gets crazy, and throw in a couple of holidays, and life can be kind of nuts. But we have one project left in this class. You've gotten the worst of it behind you, right? The toughest part behind you. But this is an important part as well. This is a group project that I'm a little concerned you won't understand my goal in giving it to you. So that's the reason for this short little explanation that I hope will help. Might be a little confusing because what I would like to do in future COM 110 classes is offer the option for students to present their speeches to each other in an online synchronous environment. And of course, we know synchronous means we're all at the same place at the same time, right? Asynchronous means like email or discussion boards. We're all talking to each other, but at different times. So synchronous means we're all going to show up at the same time. We're going to talk to each other basically in real time. So the assignment is a little confusing because what you're doing is you're taking the directions or the instructions that a class would follow to sign on and do an online meeting. But you're going to go beyond that. You're going to assess the instructions and the whole environment of giving a speech in this way or having a meeting in this way. So don't let that confuse you. There is one set of instructions that you are to critique and make recommendations on. Do you think this set of directions will be clear to the classes that are coming so that they'll be able to get together and do their speeches or do some type of a class meeting, small group meeting? The other part of your assignment is to make an assessment. So you're actually going to be following the directions to get online and do this meeting. But when you have your meeting, you're going to talk about how good were the instructions that were provided. Were there some changes that could be made that would make it easier to follow those instructions? And do you think that this is something, in your opinion, I want your opinion, is this something that would add value to an online class? Or is it just too difficult? You know, it's just the technology is just not there yet. It's just not easy enough. It's too confusing. Wake Tech students can't be expected to have the technological savvy to achieve this. I'm hoping that's not the case. It seems pretty seamless to me to follow. But that's why I want your groups to take a look at the instructions, follow it, give me your feedback on whether or not you think the instructions are clear, and do you think this would be a good addition to these COM 110 classes or really any online classes? So that's what I'm looking for. If you have questions, I'd like for you to wrangle with it a bit. See if you can figure it out on your own. Talk to your coordinator to discuss this within your group. But if you get stuck, by all means, send me an email and I'll be glad to participate in the conversation as well. But I want to see how you guys as students handle this before you come asking me a whole lot of questions. So, okay, well, have at it. Have fun. I really do hope this is going to be a fun event for you. The paper is not onerous. I'm really not going to expect, I do want good grammar, that kind of thing. I'm not going to be grading, the paper that you send me in the traditional way, and that, the opening paragraph doesn't have to have all the components of a normal opening paragraph and a closing paragraph. I'm really concerned about the content. Now, the spelling has to be right, it has to be double spaced and all that. But other than that, I really am looking for the content in this. So be specific, give me good examples and good suggestions, and have fun with it. Thanks.